Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Yesterday, we saw how between two thoughts, the silence which is there is the pure existence, is the Satchidananda Tattva. This is my true nature. What is the mind? The mind is a flow of thoughts. What is a thought? It is awareness of an object. Object is outside, but the awareness springs from inside. So, a spark of awareness illuminating an object. A spark of awareness from a whole conflagration of awareness. A huge fire is called a conflagration. So a spark of awareness springing from a conflagration of awareness, illuminating an object, is a thought. So every thought is a spark. Imagine a fire, right? And from that fire comes spark. It's called a spark, is it not? A spark. And that illumines an object. That's called thought. So like that, spark after spark arises from you. And after illuminating the object, where does the spark of fire go? It goes back to the same conflagration. In the same way, every thought arises from you, plays in you for some time, and then goes back into yourself. Is it audible to everybody? No? Oh, not audible. Hari Om. Better? Hari Om. It's okay now? Good. So a spark comes from fire and goes back to the fire. The same way, a spark of awareness rises from you, illumines an object. And then where does it go back? It goes back into yourself. That is why even a thought is you yourself, but with an association with an object. But the essence of thought is awareness. Every thought has got two components: awareness, object. In every thought, object is different, but awareness is the same. So, watch thought, handkerchief thought. Awareness of watch is watch thought. Awareness of handkerchief is handkerchief thought. When I become aware of watch, I have a watch thought. When I become aware of the handkerchief, I have got a handkerchief thought. Watch is different, handkerchief is different, but awareness is the same. And that is why we say a wise person is able to see himself in every thought. A very famous line in Vedanta, yatra yatra mano yati tatra tatra samadhaya. Which means wherever the mind, whatever the mind encounters, whatever the mind observes, he is able to have the highest meditation there also. Samadhaya. What do you mean he is able to have the highest meditation in every thought, in every object encounter? It means in that thought also he sees himself only. We see the object, we forget the awareness. Like you see the watch, right? But the watch exists in space. We lose sight of the space. Right? And suppose I put this watch here and say, what is there? You will say, watch. But hand is there. In the hand, the watch is. The substratum should not be forgotten. When we read the letters, isn't it? And then we say, twinkle, twinkle, little star. We read. So what is there? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. But twinkle, twinkle, little star is on a paper. We don't see the paper. We ignore it. A wise person, a jnani, he ignores the object and focuses on the awareness. An ignorant person forgets the awareness and focuses on the object. Why am I telling you all these things in meditation? Because meditation is to turn our attention from the object to this awareness. How does one do that? One thought, another thought, silence, correct? Be that silence. And when a thought comes, don't be carried away by that. Focus on the awareness. What do you mean don't be carried away by a thought? A thought comes, don't put your attention on the object. Then if you put the attention on the object, then you will say, good thought, bad thought. Why this thought is coming? Why? Because the attention is on the object. But if your attention is on the awareness, you yourself, then you see the thoughts going, floating in the space of your awareness like clouds in the sky. You see a cloud in the sky. After some time, you see some other cloud in the sky. And after some time, some other cloud. How does it matter to the sky? Be like the sky. This kind of detached look at the thoughts, detached look at the thoughts is called as Sakshi Bhava. It is called as Sakshi Bhava. Sakshi means witness. Bhava means attitude. The attitude of the self being a witness. The attitude of yourself being a detached witness. Who is a witness? A witness is not a participant. A witness is a detached observer. Is it not? In the court, whom do they call as witness? One who was not part of the scene, but one who observed the scene. The same way, let the thoughts come. Let the thoughts go. Don't focus on the object. Focus on the awareness. Because that awareness is the self. Are you getting? Clear? So today what we are going to do is Om Namah Shivaya. Till today, till yesterday, we focused on the Om Namah Shivaya. Today what we are going to do, even when the Om Namah Shivaya, the mind is chanting, you don't be carried away by the Om Namah Shivaya. You be the self that is aware of the Om Namah Shivaya. And that is the silence which is in the background of Om Namah Shivaya. On this silence which is you, and Om Namah Shivaya is moving. Like on the space, in the space, the cloud is moving. And sometimes when the cloud goes away, it's just empty space. That is silence. But even when Om Namah Shivaya is there, in the background there is that existence. There is this consciousness. Like how even when the cloud is there, their space is there. It is not that only when the cloud goes away there is space. When the cloud is there also there is space. When the cloud is not there also there is space. The same way, when Om Namah Shivaya is there, then also you are there. When Om Namah Shivaya goes away, then also you are there. That silence, Satchidananda, is the substratum of all thoughts. This we will practice. This is little subtle. What is very subtle? Chanting Om Namah Shivaya is easy. It is easy. Chanting Om Namah Shivaya is easy. But being aware of the Om Namah Shivaya and knowing that the mind is chanting Om Namah Shivaya, in me the consciousness. Being aware of that. Being aware of what? Being aware of oneself as a substratum of Om Namah Shivaya. And when the Om Namah Shivaya goes away, the silence is there. That silence, not a silence that is seen, but the silence itself as oneself. Not the seen silence, but the seer silence. Okay? Shall we practice this? Now we are moving from quietening the mind to transcending the mind. We are going beyond the mind and focusing on something which is beyond the thoughts. That's called transcending the mind. Okay? Now let us practice. Do sit as erect as you can. Head, neck, vertebral column as straight as you can keep without straining yourself. Hands interlocked or freely flowing on the thighs. Freely falling on the thighs. Eyes gently closed. Bring to your mind the form of the Lord. Seek the Lord's grace and blessings to make your meditation effective. Mentally prostrate to the Guru, Pujya Gurudev, or if you have a saint whom you revere, mentally salute, prostrate, seek the Guru's grace and blessings. Let us practice body awareness. As I mentioned the part of the body, let the mind be present in that part, meaning just be aware of that part. Feet, calf muscles, knees, thighs, hip, stomach, chest, back, hands, neck, face, back of the head, top of your head, and then the whole body. Now, let us practice breath awareness. Consciously inhale and exhale. Let your breathing be normal, but become aware of your breathing. I shall not speak for some time. You practice this for a few minutes. Now we will chant the Om Namah Shivaya. Initially, as I chant Om Namah Shivaya, you mentally chant, and thereafter, when I give the silence, become aware of the silence, be the silence, and thereafter, we will see how we can be the witness of the Om Namah Shivaya in meditation. But first, we chant Om Namah Shivaya mentally. As I chant, you chant mentally. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Now you yourself mentally chant Om Namah Shivaya. Keep chanting Om Namah Shivaya with all attention. Do not allow the mind to wander. The moment you recognize the mind has wandered away, bring it back and let it chant Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Slowly now shift your attention from the thought Om Namah Shivaya to the silence between the Om Namah Shivaya. And be that silence. In you, the consciousness arises the thought Om Namah Shivaya. And once the thought Om Namah Shivaya ends, you alone, the pure consciousness, is. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Now you yourself chant Om Namah Shivaya, merging yourself in the silence between the two Om Namah Shivaya. You, the silence, is there not just between two thoughts of Om Namah Shivaya, but you, the consciousness, is there even in the midst of the thought Om Namah Shivaya. You are the foundation, the substratum for the entire realm of thoughts. Since you are the substratum of all your thoughts, be the substratum. Don't be carried away by the thought. Let the mind have the thought Om Namah Shivaya. You are the substratum. Like the space is the substratum for the clouds. In the same way, in you, all thoughts arise, and into you, all thoughts disappear. With this understanding, chant the Om Namah Shivaya, knowing fully well that the thought Om Namah Shivaya is only an object of your awareness. You are the fire from which the spark of Om Namah Shivaya arises, and you are that fire into which the Om Namah Shivaya goes back. In this way, knowing the self's nature, practice your meditation and the chanting of Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Transcending the mind is through the knowledge of who you are. Quietening the mind is through the action, through the various exercises. Thus, through doing, you quieten the mind, and through knowledge, you transcend the mind. This transcending is not a doing, it is just being aware of the nature of the self, oneself. When the thought is there, still you are. When the thought is not there, still you are. Be aware of this nature of yourself and abide in it. With practice, you will be able to attain this awareness of oneself as the substratum. With practice, you will start paying more attention to the nature of the self than to the nature of the thoughts. This doesn't come fast, but this does happen as you keep practicing and striving and studying Vedanta. Meditation is possible. True meditation is possible only when we understand the nature of the self. To quieten the mind, you don't have to understand the nature of the self. But to transcend the mind, the nature of the self should be understood. That is what Vedanta teaches, the nature of the self. So put efforts not only to meditate but also to study, to understand, and have a doubt free knowledge. We'll presently conclude. Mentally offer your salutations, pranams unto the Lord and the Guru. Let's chant Om now and conclude. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Become aware of the world, the body. Slowly move your hands and legs. And open your eyes slowly. You can relax for a few minutes. Feel free to get up if you wish to. Now we will start. Now please practice it yourself for the next 15 minutes or so. give more time for the silence and observing the self as a substratum for the thought. For observing yourself as a substratum of the thought. The beginning of meditation should be your prayer. The end of meditation should also be with the prayer. Practice this meditation during the day, twice or thrice. When observing the silence, do not see the silence as external. Understand oneself as a silence. It's not an inert silence, it is pure consciousness. It is not just existence and consciousness, but it is supreme bliss. It is a Satchidananda Tattva, your own nature. We'll conclude by chanting Om. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Slowly come back to your normal posture. Slowly open your eyes.